Yeah, hello everyone. So this is how I made Oxygen by GMG. This is how I made the beat.
Yeah, you're my home, I don't feel like I see my family in your eyes. Swear that you make me feel alive. Tell me where you're from, girl, I need no lies. Take your love if you let me hide. I'll get attention, girl, if you give me back. Can you in my heart, in my heart, in my world? As you can see tonight.
Now I started with the percussions. You know, I definitely have to start with. I started with the shakers, then I started with the groove. Just yes, like this. Yeah, the normal Afrobeat stuff now. Then I added more percussions because the point for me is this. Pa pa, chi pa pa. Then I added a clap to this. Where's that clap? This is the clap. I just want to emphasize on cha 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 cha. You understand? Then I added my conga to this. Like the conga is the signature of this jam. Just listen to it. Hey God. Then I added more rims. Most of them you will not hear them because they are not as they are just supporting. They are supporters, accompaniment, so they're not supposed to be that loud. Yeah. Then I added this hat, you know, more like trap, you know. We do crazy things with our. You hear that thing now? As simple as it is, it's amazing. There you go. As you can see tonight, the way your body moving, you can see tonight. Let me bring the vocals.
No, they like, make it talk, it's too much story. Me, I like when you did for your glory.
Don't be like,
tonight, way your body move. So
this is when I already sent it to him for listening. So with all these percussions, I consolidated all of them, and then I put Modern Melody, this particular plugin. Where is that plugin? Modern Melody to it. Just in case you want to try it, just try it. Go in. I use this preset. Scroll down. You see the preset called Echo. You understand? Shout out to Micah. He gave us these updates for this particular plugin, and I've been using it. You can tweak the low pass, high pass, and start messing around with everything you're seeing here. Try it. And just don't forget, Modern Melody comes with its own latency. So I did that, and this is what I got. The same percussions that you heard. So that's what I used, and I got this this particular stuff. So with it together with the percussion, you get now. So I started the beat to this particular melody. Where's that, my guy? Launch. Yeah. Ooh. Then I went in with this particular sound I got from Contact. Glaze 2, Glaze 1. Good. So now I added some background sound. Anywhere you hear my beat and you don't hear background sound, something is wrong. I added some kind, like, listen to them. Yeah, like dun, dun. So I have a lot of background sounds. So I have a lot of background sounds I add. So with that, then I added where's my kick? I added my kick to this whole thing. My kick, where are you? Then I added my kick. I love heavy kicks, bro. So I added my sub bass to the whole thing, so you can hear the sub. Now I did something crazy. I did something crazy with the sub. I had like 3. It's one sub. I just had to split it to get different feel. Let me show you. And this, nope, this and this, yes, and then this. So I panned this. This one is left. As you can hear, it's left. Then this one here you're seeing is gonna be playing right. Get. I don't know for whatever reason why I did that, but it actually fits the narrative of the whole jam. So yeah, so pretty much everything you're hearing later on is more background sound like this one. Just some kind stuff like that. Really good. Then more background sounds. So you already understand where this whole stuff is going. Then I added this Viz guy. Now this Viz guy this is how it sounds. Bro, this sound will fly you away. If you're inside car and you're hearing this thing, bro, you want to disappear. I bad for this thing now. I bad. What are you saying? So this is what I did. Now this is where the song starts from. Like let's say here. That's the chorus. So I didn't start the Viz bass immediately because there was a feel I was going for. I wasn't going for that immediate attack, like regular stuff. That's why you see it didn't start immediately. Like let me play the vocals, let you see what I'm talking about. Let's go. 1, 2, listen. You really understand what I'm saying. Some percussions to emphasize on it. Hey God, 1, 2, 3, hey. This is my bad now. Give me my I'm collecting my flowers ASAP. I'm collecting my flowers. So yeah, that's pretty much what I did. Every other thing I did on this stuff is just more of the rolling transitions inside and blah blah blah. Like basically that's everything. Yeah, and I think that's what I did on the intro. This is what I did on the intro. That's what I did on the intro. Yeah, that's pretty much what is the intro. Now, so many of you have been asking me, say, okay, Ensbeat, how do you make your beat sound so crispy? Like, how do you make it like it's so punchy, it's so clear, it's so heavy? How do you do it? Now, this is what I did. This is what I do majorly on my masters. So you can copy it, you can follow through, and just try to build your own around it. You get, this is my mix chain. So I started with with parametric EQ. You can pretty much do this with any EQ on your DAW. So I just go in, pick from any of the presets right here. I can just pick from the top, you understand, and then cut off. It's already cutting off a little bit. I can just adjust depending on how far I want to go with the cutting. Why am I cutting? So that I can have space for the low end, so that the low end will breathe. It will not be muddying up the whole jam. Then I reduce the volume. Now, why I reduce the volume? Most of us, when we produce, our sounds tend to cross over 0 going to plus 3 or so. So when you reduce this before it gets into this, it's more like gain staging. So when you reduce this volume, the processing will not be hard on analog plugins or any other plugin you're bringing in. I don't know, but that's what I just do majorly. In case, not every time, that's if the volume is too on the high side. So I click on my link, like linear, and then my high quality audio. Always, this is what I do. Then secondly, I go for my inflator. Now, this guy is just so amazing. I don't do anything more than just to bring this stuff up here. I just bring it depending on, I have not taken it to 100% before. I don't think I've done so. Just, I bring it to where I feel it's okay for that particular beat. I don't think I've used that preset before, so you can try it. Just play around with any other thing. But this, I use this guy on every of my beats. Bad. Then I use this guy, what do you call his name? L3 multi stereo, whatever. What it does is it's like a multi-band limiter. It helps me to tame the low end. Now let me play something for you. Now, when you want to mix, definitely don't start with the intro now, bro. Who does that? Yeah, don't start with the intro. Find somewhere that is heavy so that you can be listening to what you're doing. If you put the intro now, what are you doing? So, yeah, something like this. So if you bring it down, anyway, we're just trying to get minus 3 dB gain reduction. So just not like it's a must. Anywhere between that, you get anything higher than minus 3 on your own. Because this is just going to be, what this does is just going to be taming more of the low end and any trigger that is going up too much. Just so you see what it's doing, bro. So any much higher trigger, it will just help you to tame a little bit of it. Don't do it too much because you know, if you don't get me, don't get me. Then next I put my imager. My imager is just for me to expand the beat and to reduce the low end, like to mono the low end a little bit and to expand the highs and the mids. You get, so that's what I do. I just go too much inside, look for any presets of any kind. Me, I use multi-band depth every time. Then I just come, then do my learn. I learn. So pretty much the stuff will do its own thing. Me, I'll do my own thing. So basically, if it's done doing what it's doing, I can just adjust and make some changes myself. And then every time I tend to bring this down a little bit because I want my low end to be more of in the center than just everywhere. Then the high end, I bring it high. Then just the low mid, I just a little bit to the middle too. It might affect my wrist base, which is spread across, but it helps not to dangle around with the low end. So next I do it my exciter, you understand, just to brighten up some part of the whole stuff. Now you can just go inside, choose another preset, but I use stay presence almost every time. So if it is too much, like I said, go to the learn and learn it whole shit. So if you don't learn it, you can just readjust whatever you want. Then reduce the mix. If it is too much, then reduce the amount, whatever. Just try before and after to be sure you're still on the same track. Then next, I put in my God particle. Now, this guy is a beast. I don't know how to tell you guys more than that. Now, most times I used to turn off the EQ that is here. So I just bring in the stuff, reduce it. You're taking it to 200. Who are you? Like, who are you in this life? Who does that? Just mess around with the whole stuff to get a good path for it. Just with this guy, the particle. Then you can dial down the gain reduction first. You bring that back up whenever you're not getting the amount of volume you want. Now I bring in my limiter. You understand? My Pro L2 is mad amazing. This is the settings I use. I go to the output and I set this to 0.11. You understand? Like you can just bring it 0 to 11. So this is going to help on your true peak and so that you don't max out too much. And then I set this to transparent because of course I don't want any coloring to the sound. Now I set this to whatever pleases me. If you set this to here, your kick will begin to compress the whole song. So yeah, that's pretty much what that does. If you know your system can handle it, you can set to 2 times or 4 times, but I use mine at 4.8. My system is that, yeah. And that's pretty much what I do here. What I'm trying to gain here is at least -2, -1 dB reduction. I don't think I need too much. I'm not going to squash the mix. I don't know why this guy's not going off. Bro, I'm done with you now. We're getting at least -14 dB reduction, so we need more volume. We can turn back, like I said, we can come back to the particle. So we're getting -3. If you cannot read that very well, you can get your Ulin meter and add it to the channel and then put it to Spotify loud. Now Ulin will give you more details because you may not see your true peak with this guy here, but with Ulin you can see your true peak. See, this is 0.2 -0.2 dB. That's perfect. your stuff is not leaking, whatever you call it. So as it's going, so we're having minus 13. So we can now increase our gain here. So we're getting at least minus 2 dB reduction here, which is fine. So you see, this is it. This is for the beat. Now you don't have to master the beat like you're mastering the whole song. When you send this to the mix engineer, this whole thing you're doing may not be working. This is just for preview. Let them listen to the beat you get, and then the mix engineer requires stems, which you're seeing here. You send them this stem. These stems are unmastered, so the mix engineer or the mastering engineer will do the mastering completely. But this one is just for you to get a preview, or you want to post it online so that people can get to hear the feel. This is what you do. You get. So that's pretty much everything about this stuff. Like, shout out to GMGbaby for this amazing masterpiece. Like, this is crazy. Thank you so much for having me on this track. Like wow. We dey cook other things now. So we dish it out to them small. Now persuade they hungry, they find food. You get. Mono give them everything. You get. So shout out to GMGbaby for this amazing masterpiece. This is beautiful. I was glad to be part of this project. So let's listen to the whole stuff from the beginning. And then if you want to listen to the song is out on all streaming platforms, all DSP. Go and listen to it and come back and thank me later. Let me play the song for you and everything that we did, and be blessed. And as always, follow for more videos.